On my honor, I attest that this video is the product of my own work alone, and that I understand and have followed the letter and spirit of the rules by which this final exam project is being given. Question 8. Cecilia Payne. Cecilia Payne was born May 10th, 1900 in Wendover, England, or the UK, and died December 7th, 1979. Her biggest contributions to the science world were that she discovered that stars are mainly made of two of some of the lightest chemical elements that we know, which are helium and hydrogen. And she proved that these stars could also be classified according to their temperatures, and she had created a system to figure that out. My source on all of this information is Britannica.com. A scientific fact about her is that Cecilia Payne developed the way to quantify the intensity of absorption lines of the stars by using temperature scales, so measuring the heat of these stars. And she was inspired by Einstein's theory of relativity so much during her work that she, made it her job, and that's what she found as a passion. And she was able to hear Einstein's theory directly from Arthur Eddington at Cambridge, where she happened to go to school originally in 1919. But it's interesting because she didn't receive her PhD in Cambridge, so she had to move to the United States, actually, to receive her degree in Radcliffe, which they developed a newer program for her in Harvard, that because it's controversial since women weren't allowed to get degrees. She tried all over, like in the UK, and she wasn't able to, so she had to come here in Harvard. And she met an astronomer in Germany who wasn't allowed to return to the Soviet Union, and she found him a job at Harvard, and they became married, and that was her husband. And in 1956, Payne became a full-time professor at Harvard, and even wrote a book after she retired in 1966.